Hello, I'm Ty Ladner with Ladner Cattle Dogs, and today I have Bridges Duke with me. He's a 3-year-old dog that was raised and trained by Mr. Bruce Bridges in Longview, Texas. And April 4th, we are offering Duke for sale in Powell, Wyoming, 1 p.m. through the connections with the Big Country Genetics Bull Sale. Dukes have been there, done that type dog. Here in Marianna, Florida, we run a large number cow-calf operation where I've used him extensively through many scenarios. We have used Duke to dog break large numbers of steers and heifers, as well as move around pairs. We've loaded trailers with him. I've loaded trailers in the pasture or on the road with him, and he's just made an awesome hand. I said about this dog, if you can teach him to latch a gate or drive a truck and go to town for you, he would be the ultimate dog. This is a group of calves weighing 250, and this is just showing that even at this size, he still knows that he don't need to put no pressure on younger stock. And he just reads stock. I've yet to see this dog bite a young calf. Here Duke is. We're pushing another group of heifers that we just got done setting up to AI out of the pens. Their exhaust is coming out of a weird gate, and then also there's a guy standing down there that's catching a head count and trying to get these cattle to single file out of the pens. It's just a stockmanship way that we take to try to get these cattle a little more gentle, is just trying to get them to walk past us going in and out of the gate. And so you'll see these cattle kind of turn back into themselves. I'm talking to Duke a little bit, then I'm letting him work. He knows how to read these heifers. He knows the amount of pressure he needs to put on them. And what I want you to watch in this video is how strong this dog is mentally. This dog's standing there and a large number of heifers is running towards him, and he's only applying the pressure that is needed to get him to move again, or when I ask him to apply the pressure. And he just stands there in a calm manner, no emotions, and then gets them moving, and then also is listening to my command. Duke's just got a great personality about him. He'll be a great family dog after he's got a long day of work, and he's tough enough mentally and physically to work any level of livestock. Like I said, we have pushed pairs with him. He's fetched more challenging dry cows. We've put him on numbers anywhere from 10 head to 700 head. Here we got a shorter clip that doesn't show the end of the job. He did finish the job. But if we'd have showed you the whole clip, it would have been a 15-minute video and you'd have been bored 2 minutes in it. So we're just going to show you this little bit showing you how he works pairs, how he understands the fact that that cow is just trying to protect that calf. She needs to move on. If she starts a conflict, he's going to end it. And I'm not talking to him a whole lot because I don't want him to think about me. I want him to think about what's in front of him, because these cows are pretty mean towards a dog. So, but what I wanted you to see is how mentally tough and gritty this dog is, and how much actual cow sense and common cow sense he has about him. As far as if a cow starts a conflict, he'll bite them, he'll turn them, and then he stops. He lets her take her calf and move on. In this case, these cows are they're not wanting to drive. They just came off clover and ryegrass, so they're actually wanting to go back to the clover and ryegrass. It's a little sticky, But it's one of those situations that I love when a dog knows the job and knows how to work by himself. And he has seen this countless hours of doing just this. My personal opinion is Duke can take the place of 3 Cowboys as far as penning and working cattle. He's just one of those dogs that you could put a whole lot of weight on, and he's just really reliable when it push comes to shove. As far as getting a job done, getting cattle penned in a calm, low stress way. So right here in this clip, we're just gonna let Duke push around these heifers in this lot. These have seen a dog before, but they're not very dog broken. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna let him ease around him. I'm talking to him, telling him a few commands. But I believe in a dog that works by itself and that thinks on his own. So just enjoy this clip of him pushing these heifers around the pen. There, lie down, lie down. Stand. There. There, lie down, lie down, lie down. He's friendly, he loves people, he loves being with you, he wants to be your buddy and satisfy you. So here, what I've done with Duke in the past is I've actually sorted groups of cattle with him. As far as sending him down a fence and getting him to just bring a few out to me at a time, and me knowing if they needed to go by or I needed to catch them. He's done this multiple times on large groups of cattle, smaller groups of cattle, cattle that maybe had a little more flight to them like these girls do. But he's very handy at it. He knows what to do. He knows that we're trying to sort and get them parted here, and knows when to hold up, where to apply a lot of pressure, and when to hold off too. He's really handy when it comes to the pens. Also, we have took Duke and we have pushed cattle around through the snake up to the chute with him, and we don't even have to grab a tub gate. He gets the job done. Right here, we're pushing this larger group of heifers back out of the pens, down the alleyway, back to their home pasture. I don't want to talk too much about it because I want y'all to hear me talking to him and how much I do have to talk to him and how much he understands what we're trying to do. There's a guy standing at the gate getting a head count on these cattle, but also trying to slow them down and just get them to be a little more slower going out of these pens. So here I'm just going to let Duke bring us these cattle, and they are a little bit flight ear tight. Got a little more ear to them, but we're just taking our time and letting them kind of just drift out of the pens. Duke's just a reliable dog. He'll give you 110% every day. He always jumps out of the kennel with his tail wagging and ready to go to work. He'll give you every piece of his heart when it comes to a job and getting stuff done throughout the day, and he can go all day. But at the end of the day, he can come right home and even lay up with you and just and relax, and he's just a real laid-back, chilled dog that I think is going to make somebody very, very happy.